Hello and welcome to the Auto Today show. My name is Dipayan Datta and today we've got with us a very special new SUV, the brand new Volkswagen Taigun. Now, the Taigun is going to be Volkswagen's spearhead for their India 2.0 strategy. So let's take a closer look and get up close and personal with the new Taigun. But before we do that, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Auto Today channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on any of the great content that we drop regularly. Starting at the front, the Volkswagen Taigun looks impressive and it has presence undeniably. There's a lot of chrome happening. I love the fact that Volkswagen have opted to stay away from the trend and give full-size LED headlamps with projectors. As you can see, the fog lamps are halogen, but they still look good and integrate very well into the bumper. I love this little chrome strip that runs along the bumper right here. It really adds some presence to the car. Of course, the off-road presence comes thanks to the scuff plates that you see at the bottom, and then they run along the side. Now, coming around to the side of the Volkswagen Taigun, you begin to see the design theme that Volkswagen have gone for, that involves a lot of sharp lines and creases that you can see running along the side of the body that really set it apart. Of course, you get these wonderful 17-inch alloy wheels wrapped in Goodyear tires, no low resistance tires, so that's a big plus for enthusiasts, and it really aligns with Volkswagen's theory of building cars that are good to drive. Now, another thing that really defines the Taigun's SUV presence is this cladding that runs along the sides and along the wheel arches that really give it that rough and tough nature. But let's head over to the back where things get really interesting, and the Taigun sets itself apart from not only the rest of the segment but also its own twin, the Skoda Kushaq. Now, at the back of the Volkswagen Taigun, the first thing that's probably going to catch your eye are these LED lamps that flow from one end of the car to the other. They really tie the end together and give the Taigun a very unique presence. Of course, there is still cladding along the side. There is a skid plate to give it that SUV presence, but it is the lamps that will catch your eyes first. Another thing that really sets the Taigun apart in terms of spaciousness on the inside is the fact that it has one of the longest wheelbases in the segment at 2651 millimeters. And of course, Volkswagen have been very smart to integrate large window panes all around to give a very nice glasshouse effect and ensure that the cabin feels roomy, even if it is slightly slimmer than the rest of the segment. Now, the small GT badge may not be a big design feature on the new Taigun, but it does mean that there is a performance version in the works, which brings us to engine specs. Now, the Taigun will be offered in two engines, one 1-liter TSI that makes about 115 horsepower and a 1.5 EVO TSI that makes 150 horsepower, making the Taigun the most powerful car in its segment. Aside from that, on the standard 1-liter TSI engine, you get two gearbox options between a manual and a torque converter. As for the all-out GT version, you get a 6-speed manual and a 7-speed DSG for those performance enthusiasts out there. But you're probably wondering right now, what really will set the Taigun apart from the inside? So let's have a scurry over to that side and see what really adds to this Taigun's interior. Now, being a pre-production spec car, we can't really show you the interiors of the Taigun yet, but what I can tell you from what I know right now is that there's a lot to look forward to on the inside of this new Taigun too. For one, it gets a 10.1-inch infotainment system that will be compatible with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. It'll be interesting to see if Volkswagen offer wireless Android Auto as well. You also get things like ventilated seats and really premium touches on the inside that will set it apart. Now, while Volkswagen haven't really put their finger down on a date for the launch of the new Taigun, they have told us that the new car should be with us right after the launch of the new Tiguan in the festive season. So there's a lot to look forward to from Volkswagen this year. Thank you so much for watching. This is Dipayan signing off.